Hello and welcome to Indian Masterminds. I'm Muskan Kandilwal, and today I am joined by Indian Forest Service Officer Ravikant Meena, a 2023 batch officer. Today we will be talking to him about his UPSC journey and preparation strategies that will be extremely helpful for the aspirants preparing for this exam. This interview is a must watch for anyone who is preparing for Indian Forest Service or aiming for IFS or any other public service. Thank you, sir, for joining Indian Masterminds today.
Thanks a lot, Muskan.
So if you could please share your journey to becoming an IFS officer. हम आपके प्रिपरेशन पे जरूर आएंगे, बट उसके पहले अगर आप ये बता सके कि आपकी जर्नी क्या थी, आपको क्या ऐसा इंस्पायर किया दैट यू चूज दिस करियर.
Basically, I have done my schooling from my hometown, that is Gangapur city. It's nearby to Ranthambore National Park. So, so it's always nearby to my heart, like the forest, the wildlife, and how the locals are living, how things are going on there. So I have always seen with my eyes what is going on there. So that was one of the things. Then I have done my schooling there, then 12th, then preparation from IIT preparation I have done from Jaipur, then went to IIT VHU, done civil engineering from there. So after that, I was I planned to appear in civil services. So simultaneously, I appeared in forest services also because prelims is common. So I applied for both services. So luckily, in first attempt, it clicked for me, and I have joined the service. So that this is in brief my journey.
Okay, so you cleared the UPSC IFS in your first attempt only.
First attempt, yeah.
कैसा होता है जब कोई एस्पिरेंट अपने पहले ही अटेम्प्ट में, चाहे वो यूपीएससी सीएससी हो, चाहे वो यूपीएससी आईएफएस हो, इनफैक्ट कोई भी कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम हो, जब वो क्लियर कर लेता है, तो हाउ डज इट फील?
Obviously, it feels nice, but sometimes it is also good to have some experience. If you're given 2 3 attempts, then you might have experienced how it will feel like to fail in life. But if you clear in first time, then you have a good confidence, you have a good energy, you can do a lot more things. So this is the advantage of first attempt also, and you can move up to the higher, like most higher ladder of your service, or in maybe bureaucracy. In secretary, you can up to, like, if you are becoming highest at some 21 22, you can become secretaries. In our service, we can become DG of forest. So
राइट.
this is like, oh, your career progression will be very good. So
ट्रू ट्रू. सो ड्यूरिंग योर प्रिपरेशन, सिंस आपने तो पहले अटेम्प्ट में क्लियर कर लिया
हाँ,
यूपीएससी आईएफएस, बट वाज देयर अ मूवमेंट यू फेल्ट लाइक गिविंग अप? मतलब वो जो प्रिपरेशन का वो पूरा जर्नी रहा है, उसमें कभी आपको ऐसा लगा है कि नहीं, गिव अप कर देते हैं?
ऐसा तो मतलब फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट ही था, तो कभी ऐसा फील ही नहीं हुआ।
हम्म.
बट कभी कभी लगता है कि क्या कर रहे हैं, कॉर्पोरेट में जा सकते थे, आईआईटी से हैं, काफी अच्छा जॉब मिल सकता था, उस तरफ भी अच्छा अर्न कर सकते थे। तो ये सब कुछ कुछ थॉट्स आते हैं, तो अभी भी आते हैं कि एकदम एकदम मतलब उड़ीसा में उतना उड़ीसा उतना है, लेकिन इट्स नॉट दैट मच अर्बनाइज्ड स्टेट। अर्बन एरियाज बहुत कम है उड़ीसा में। तो कभी कभी लगता है कि कहाँ पे हो कि वी कुड हैव मूव्ड इजीली टू सम फॉरेन और सम गुड सिटीज। तो इट विल बी ऑलवेज लाइक दिस, बट इफ यू वांट टू लाइक सर्व इंडिया और सर्व योर स्टेट और सर्व योर कंट्री, देन सेकंड थॉट्स नहीं आने चाहिए। मतलब जर्नी में जो लोग, मेरे कई बैचमेट्स है, वो 6 6 अटेम्प्ट या उसके बाद भी अटेम्प्ट, सिविल्स के सारे अटेम्प्ट दिए हैं, फिर फॉरेस्ट के भी अटेम्प्ट दिए हैं। जर्नी तो लोगों की काफी स्ट्रेसफुल रहती है, लेकिन जब वो सर्विस में आ जाते हैं तो उतना ही वो एंजॉय कर पाते हैं। जैसे आई डोंट हैव दैट दैट एक्सपीरियंस ऑफ फेलिंग, बट दे हैव एक्सपीरियंस। सो उनका उतना ही वो सर्विस में फिर उतना ही एंजॉय करते हैं, उतना ही वो जील और एंथुसिज्म से काम करते हैं। जो दीज आर द एडवांटेज की अगर आप थोड़ा लेट सर्विस में आ रहे हो।
So how did you plan and structure your UPSC preparation across prelims, mains, and interview?
तो बेसिकली, so I have given only one attempt. So in that attempt, I have started my mains preparation around May or June. So I came to Delhi and I started to prepare around May, after passing out from the college in May. So I came to Delhi and I started to prepare. Then from May to up to December, I was solely focusing on mains and to cover the syllabus, because in first time you are covering the syllabus.
Hmm.
So I tried to cover the syllabus till December or January. So I covered syllabus. Then after January around, I focused मतलब mostly on prelims because we don't have that much experience while you are giving exam first time. So I shifted my focus on prelims from January and February onwards. So
Hmm.
I prepared for 3 4 months for prelims. Basically, prelims preparation is all about giving test, giving how many mock tests you are giving. I all Many candidates ask me on my Telegram channel also. I am running a Telegram channel also. Around 4,000 subscribers I have. But so most of the candidates always ask that how should we go about prelims? Everyone will be covering the syllabus. If an serious aspirant is appearing for the exam, he will be covering the syllabus, he or she.
Hmm.
But the main difference will be how much you are giving the mock test. I always say took a one coaching complete set. Around 35 tests will be there. So at least try to complete that much mock test. And after that, you can give at least 10 15 full length tests. So if you are giving around 50 tests, like 50 tests, so you're covering around 5,000 questions.
Hmm.
So 5,000 questions is a bulk questions. Like it's a very 5,000 is out of 5,000 you will find at least 10 to 20 questions in the exam also.
Right.
So main focus should be on the solving the prelims mock test. And by analyzing mock test, you can ensure that your silly mistakes will be very less.
Hmm.
How should you approach the multiple options in the examination? That different types of question sets will be there in the exam. Like out of four, one will be right, or two or three they will club it. Only one correct, only two correct. So by giving so much of test and iterations of test, you will have a good amount of exposure to prelims.
Hmm.
So this is my advice to aspirant on it. Try to give as many as max mocks you can give. Don't hesitate while giving mocks.
Okay.
And for mains, I have given both CSE and Forest mains. For CSE mains, like till 3 months, you can appear like after. Then you can switch focus on like IFS mains. Generally, I have given 2 3 years back. Like now, 2022, I have given now 3 years.
Hmm.
Generally, up till 22, what is happening that people like at least 50 60% was the 60 around 60 70% was the examination strength. Like people, at least 30% people were not sitting in the IFS mains because of only 50 days are available after the CSE mains, and
Right.
two optionals are there. That two are very different. So people were not sitting in the exam. So up till up till that time, what was happening? People will prepare after the CSE mains, and most of them will clear also the exam. But now, after like in last 2 3 years, people are skipping CSE mains and preparing for forest mains like till
Hmm.
4 5 5 months. So nowadays competition is too much. Because awareness is rising, and because of you Indian Masterminds, you are taking interviews of IFS officers also and putting on your Instagram. So people are getting aware about what is the profile of IFS, how much we are impacting the society. So people are getting more aware and more interested in the IFS.
Hmm.
So nowadays preparation strategy, in 2 months you can cover syllabus once, but if you want to prepare like wholeheartedly, that you should cover your at least your optionals before the prelims examination.
Hmm.
And
Okay.
suppose a candidate wants to appear in the both examination, like CSE and IFS. So
Hmm.
nowadays it's becoming very heavy, but this time the candidates got around 80 days time. So in 80 days, you can cover like both optionals like in a good manner.
Hmm.
So they can also do like this only.
आप जैसे अभी ऑप्शनल की बात की है तो ऑप्शनल सब्जेक्ट्स कैन बी ट्रिकी और फॉरेस्ट में तो दो ऑप्शनल आपको लेना रहता है सो हाउ डिड यू चूज योर्स एंड व्हाट अप्रोच वर्क बेस्ट
Because like firstly, while choosing optionals for CSE or also or for IFS also, go through the syllabus of UPSC. That what is the topic and how we are relating to that topic. That whether you are interested in that subject, because optional is the crucial subject for your preparation. To first choose that whatever 5 6 optionals you are having in mind, that these are the options, pick them, and at least print the syllabus and look at the syllabus. While after looking the syllabus, you can find that it is more interesting to me. It is like I'm not liking this optional. So after that, you can take some notes of toppers, or maybe to जानने के लिए कि आपको इंटरेस्ट है या नहीं है उस ऑप्शनल में।
हम्म।
तो while reading for 1 2 days you will find that you are getting interest or not. The first thing is that your interest is crucial for optional. Second thing, how much it is fetching marks in whether in CSE or IFS, because these are the crucial things. Then third thing is whether material is available or not in the market, material or resources are available in the market or not. These three things should be crucial while you're choosing optionals.
हम्म।
Then for forest IFS examination, forestry is the like around 90% candidates who clear examination took forestry exam like optionals. So forestry and also in IFS most of the like earlier works related to forestry only. What is ambit is bite, but earlier the silviculture and all those things were related to forestry only. So it is wise to take forestry while you're appearing in the examination. And another famous optionals like geology is there, and agriculture engineering or agriculture is there, because these four have like material available in the market
हम्म।
comparatively to other subjects. If you are having graduation in geology, botany, or then it's very fine that you took those options only,
हम्म।
maths, science, maths, chemistry, physics. But if you are not having graduation or so it's very difficult to find material for them. So these four optionals like geology, forestry, agriculture, engineering, this is the preferred combo of candidates who are killing the examination.
Okay.
Then if you're from science background and you want to have common optionals in PSC and math, IFS also, then you can opt for maths, physics, chemistry, and civil engineering, chemical, and mechanical. These optionals you can also take. These are the common optionals which will be helpful.
हम्म।
But for that, I am suggesting that you should have that option in CSE also. Otherwise, it's very difficult to cover physics, chemistry, these are maths. These are very bulky optionals.
राइट राइट। अच्छा, अभी आईएफएस का मेंस आने वाला है नवंबर में, सो
जी जी जी।
व्हाट शुड एस्पिरेंट्स फोकस ऑन इन द लास्ट फ्यू मंथ्स तो अब नहीं, कुछ दिन ही बचे हैं।
हाँ, so first thing, I am already guiding so many aspirants. So I have shared almost all the resources over my channel. That whatever needed for an like aspirant,
हम्म।
I have shared that. And nowadays around like 16th November examination is there, no?
यस।
So almost 50 days are remaining.
हम्म।
So now तो अभी की सिचुएशन ये होनी चाहिए कि एटलीस्ट he or she would be able to cover at least one optional till now. And what you do till like a lot of vacations are coming, like Dashera is coming and Diwali is coming, so it is possible that aspirants might be disturbed. They will be going home or they will be. So try to wind up your options before Diwali at least. 23rd November, 23rd October is like 21st October is Diwali. So try to wind up your options before that, like, because you will be going home or spending like this 2 3 days to home also. So that's what I'm suggesting, that try to cover both options before Diwali, and then at least one reading before the like at least before 10th November, at least for examination, and one reading for geology, one reading for forestry or whatever options are there, and try to give 2 3 days like to like second or third reading, whatever aspirants is in the जहाँ भी वो स्टेज पे है अभी, कुछ
हम्म।
लोग मे बी अभी तक जो सीएससी का स्किप करके प्रिपरेशन कर रहे होंगे वो लोग अपने ऑप्शंस कवर कर चुके होंगे। बट कुछ लोग ऐसे भी हैं जो लोग अभी क्रैश कोर्स में रजिस्टर किए हैं या फिर डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ अभी खुद से सेल्फ स्टडी कर रहे हैं। उनके लिए ये कहना चाहूंगा टाइमलाइन की 23rd से पहले 21st से पहले सब कुछ कवर कर लेना चाहिए उनको। उसके बाद रिमेनिंग डेज में वो उसका डिपेंड्स ऑन हिज कैपेसिटी और हिज और हर कैपेसिटी की वो कितना कवर कर पाता है। सेकंड रीडिंग कर पाएगा, फर्स्ट रीडिंग कर पाएगा, कितनी कर पाएगा, डिपेंड्स ऑन हिज कैपेसिटी ऑन ऑनली। तो 2 times रीडिंग इज गुड फॉर आईएफएस, बिकॉज सब लोग ही वैसे ही आते हैं प्रिपरेशन में,
हम्म।
कोई बहुत डीप में पढ़ के नहीं आएगा। तो परफॉर्मेंस इज ऑलवेज रिलेटिव परफॉर्मेंस। सीएससी में हम लोग तो वो ऑप्शन तो काफी कवर कवर कर चुके होते हैं, तो रिलेटिव परफॉर्मेंस बेटर हो जाती है लोगों की। बट यहाँ सब लोग ही उस तरीके के लोग हैं जो 2 बार पढ़े होंगे या 3 बार से ज्यादा कोई इतनी पढ़ा हुआ है। तो वो एक एडेड एडवांटेज होता है यहाँ पे। यहाँ पे जितना जल्दी आप सिलेबस खत्म करोगे उतना ही आपको एडवांटेज है। फिर लोग इंग्लिश और जीके को नहीं पढ़ पाते, लेकिन आई वुड सजेस्ट कि इंग्लिश और जीके पे भी एटलीस्ट 2 to 3 days स्पेंड कर लो, तो देर ऑल्सो गुड मार्क्स फैचिंग ऑप्शनल, मतलब उनकी वजह से रैंक आपकी काफी इंप्रूव हो जाते हैं। सिलेक्शन विल बी डन बाय योर ऑप्शनल्स, बट योर रैंक्स विल बी इंप्रूव बाय इंग्लिश एंड जीके।
ओके। तो मेंस है तो
तो
आंसर राइटिंग इज अ थिंग.
आंसर राइटिंग इज मोस्ट क्रूशियल फॉर सीएसई, बट इन आईएफएस it is not, it is required but
हाँ.
not that much mandatory, like CSE, because here most of the options are scientific options. You are
हम्म.
just writing the answers. If it is correct, you will be getting marks. If it is not correct, so I would suggest ki at least try to write 2 3 tests, but
हम्म.
not that, not like CSE ki you're writing 10 20 or 10 12 15 tests. At least you should write 2 to 3 tests. That
Okay.
will suffice for you.
हम्म. तो इंटरव्यू जैसे सीएससी का तो इंटरव्यू सबको पता ही होता है क्या? इंडियन फॉरेस्ट सर्विस का जो इंटरव्यू होता है, पर्सनालिटी टेस्ट, उसमें कुछ डिफरेंस होता है या इज इट सेम?
Difference basically depends on the interviewer. If they
हम्म.
want to ask anything, they can ask anything.
हाँ.
But generally, interviewer, like there are 4 panel members. Unlike CSE, there are 5 panel members are there. So, so in the, generally chairman and one more member ask about just general things like just like CSE only.
हाँ.
Your background, your def. Basically, they'll ask from your def or
हम्म.
whatever going on in the country. And generally, two of the interview ask from your forestry knowledge, basically forestry or general whatever geology knowledge or whatever your optionals are there, or whatever things related to forest, yeah, with your state, with your nation, with your like in world, whatever is going on. So it is related partly technical, partly general. It's like this is.
ओके सो.
I also I
यस.
also took like dev discussion of many candidates since 2 to 3 years.
ओके. हम्म.
So if an aspirant wants to connect with me at that time, I'm always ready to help them.
That's nice. So what common mistake do aspirants make while preparing for Indian Forest Service exam, and how can they avoid them?
In Indian Forest Service, I think prelims is the most crucial stage, because after from CSE, you'll have to score more than 15 or 20 marks
Yes.
depending on the examination year. So crucial is preparation for prelims is the most crucial thing. तो आई लाइक मैंने स्टार्टिंग में बोला था इंटरव्यू के कि हम लोग को जितने मॉक टेस्ट दे सकते हैं उन पे फोकस करना चाहिए, rather
हम्म.
than collecting न्यू मार्केट, न्यू मटेरियल्स इन द मार्केट, ये करंट अफेयर पढ़ लूँ, मैं वो करंट अफेयर पढ़ लूँ, या
हम्म.
फिर मैं ये सोर्स, ये हिस्ट्री का ये बुक पढ़ लूँ या वो, दिस इज नॉट रिक्वायर्ड. एग्जाम mind presence here will be required in the examination, how you are attempting a paper, and
हम्म.
that will be coming through your how will you solve the mock test. I always suggest aspirants to focus on mock test only.
ओके.
So my advice like that, don't run behind the content, don't run behind the current affairs and all those things. Just try to solve papers.
हम्म.
That is my advice only.
Okay, so in your experience, what qualities make an aspirant stand out for the IFS?
Basically, it is same for IFS and CSE also. So how much you are devoting yourself. Like I'm not saying you should devote at least 12 hours of a day. I'll say 6 to 8 hours is very fine for clearing the examination.
हम्म.
But that 6 to 8 hours should be your regular. It's not like that कि आज मैं 6 घंटे पढ़ लिया लेकिन 4 दिन में पढ़ा ही नहीं, या फिर इस तरीके से नहीं होना चाहिए कि it should be regular, and you should be patient also, like patience enough also. Other sometimes क्या होता है कि लोगों को टाइम 3 4 attempts 4 attempts 5 attempts हो जाते हैं, and we are like कि we are creating self doubt on ourselves also कि यार शायद मेरे में ही कुछ कमी है इसलिए मेरे से एग्जाम नहीं निकल पा रहा है. But
हम्म.
I would assure aspirants, because this examination is very different from other examinations. Here you would require combo of everything, your knowledge, your skill, your even luck also sometimes. uh, it is required in this examination, that who is checking your mains answer sheet, who is taking your interview. So these things also play part here. So समटाइम्स इट इज हैपनिंग कि 3 4 अटेम्प्ट हो जाते हैं, लोगों को लगता है कि शायद मेरे में कुछ, वैसा नहीं होना चाहिए. लोग लोग को कॉन्फिडेंस रखना चाहिए. देख आई से कि पेशेंस रखना चाहिए, परसेवरेंस, ये सब कॉमन मार्केट में सब बता सकते हैं, वैसी चीजें मैं भी बता सकता हूँ. तो इसके मतलब ये तो आप बहुत कॉमन, बहुत क्या बोलते हैं जैसे कि बहुत कंस्ट्रक्टेड क्वेश्चन आंसर है सबका ही कि आपको रेगुलर स्टडी करनी चाहिए, पेशेंस रखना चाहिए. वही सब मैं बता पाऊंगा. ऐसा कुछ अलग से ऐसा कोई मेरे पास भी कोई वो चीज नहीं है.
ओके. So how has being in IFS shaped your perspective on the environment and public service?
It is shaped greatly because I belongs to Rajasthan. So
Okay.
I've never seen this much of greenery and this much of lush green forest, rivers. Because I belong to Aravali area, that is also a partly green area
Mhm.
during the monsoon. But
Right.
in Odisha, it is whole different. Like almost everything is green here. So it always feels great कि you are serving the mother nature and you get to work here. You will get to protect wildlife, environment, and whatnot here.
Hmm.
And you'll also interact with the people here. They will support in Odisha. We are supporting their livelihood also,
Yeah.
and we are doing great things here in Odisha. So
Hmm.
you will get whole lot of work to do. So an environment is a necessary thing. Everyone knows that climate change is a real phenomena. So by serving the nature, Mother Nature, we can at least try to prevent that thing. We can make an effort, and this is the most crucial thing now. Climate change is the most crucial thing in the world. Whole agenda of like government is running on climate change.
Hmm.
Whole everything while we are drafting policy will make it in mind the climate change agenda. So by serving the mother nature, by serving forest, wildlife, and environment, you can ensure that you will have a like you are making an effort at least.
Right. So any message for the aspirants for जो दोनों यूपीएससी चाहे सीएससी हो चाहे आईएफएस हो जिसके लिए भी वो प्रिपेयर कर रहे हो तो उनके लिए मैसेज एंड ऑल्सो फाइनल
I'll
फाइनल टिप फाइनल एडवाइस क्योंकि मेंस आने वाला है तो कि ये तो चीज ध्यान रखें ही एक दिन पहले या एग्जाम वाले दिन.
I'll say कि don't dishearten yourself. Failure is a part of process because the this journey is so long that sometimes failure will be part of your journey. Sometimes sometimes success will be very early to you. So this is the part of journey only. So don't dishearten yourself and लगे रहो कभी ना कभी जब जब लाइक फॉर्चून फेवर्स द ब्रेव दैट इज तो लगे रहो इस प्रोसेस में आप कभी ना कभी आपका कभी ना कभी जब आपका सब कुछ सही हो जाएगा आपके लक भी आपके साथ होगा आपकी मेहनत भी आपके साथ होगी या फिर आप का जो प्रिपरेशन का लेवल है वो भी उस तरीके से होगा कि आपका एग्जाम निकलेगा तो यू हैव टू बी पेशेंस ऐसा नहीं है कि 2 अटेम्प्ट नहीं निकला मैं छोड़ के भाग गया तो विच इज नॉट अ राइट स्ट्रेटजी बट समटाइम्स ये ऐसा भी नहीं है कि 6 अटेम्प्ट आप लूज कर दे रहे हो बिकॉज यू वांट टू क्लियर एग्जामिनेशन सो आफ्टर गिविंग 2-3 अटेम्प्ट्स यू विल एनालाइज योर सेल्फ कि आप सही सही डायरेक्शन में आपकी प्रिपरेशन है या फिर आपसे हो पाएगा या फिर आपको कुछ और अल्टरनेटिव देखने चाहिए तो आफ्टर 2-3 अटेम्प्ट्स यू कैन एनालाइज योर सेल्फ कि आपका 3 अटेम्प्ट से कुछ बेसिक इश्यूज ही आ रहे हैं तो देन आई वुड सजेस्ट कि आप कुछ और अल्टरनेटिव ले सकते हैं इस तरीके से एग्जामिनेशन है और लास्ट टाइम एडवाइस तो यही है कि अभी जो मेंस आने वाला है तो जितना आप क्या चीज़ों को अपना जॉ डाउन कर पाओ जितना आप अभी रट पाओ चीज़ों को क्योंकि मोस्ट ऑफ द कंसेप्चुअल चीज़ें हैं या फिर जितना आप समझ पाओ चीज़ों को टेस्ट लिखने से उतना फायदा नहीं होगा जितना कंपेटिटिव सीएसई में होता है
Yeah.
बट एटलीस्ट ट्राई टू गिव 2-3 टेस्ट हेयर ऑल्सो और ट्राई टू कंप्लीट द सिलेबस बिकॉज हेयर completing the syllabus is the biggest challenge in IFS because most of the people are attempting after the IFS like after CSE means only so that is big problem here
Mm.
and prepare for English and GK very well because these are the crucial subjects. People tend to ignore them because we'll write in the examination because already we have given CSE mains. So what's the need of preparing for GK? But sometimes at least 1-2 days PYQ you can look at that what type of questions are coming. And for English you can give at least 2-3 days because that's also a mark fetching optionals. And in IFS PYQs are the most crucial thing look at the 10 years PYQ and every most of the questions will be repeating from them.
Mm.
So prepare PYQs very well rather than going into the market for resources. So first task of yours will be to complete the PYQ. So this will be my general advice for for aspirants also and for normal aspirants also कि just सेल्फ डाउट अपने आप पे मत करो अपनी प्रिपरेशन स्ट्रांग करो अपना कॉन्फिडेंस हाई रखो अगर if we if we'll self doubt on ourselves then sometimes our preparation will also hamper so
Right.
this is my advice yeah
ओके, थैंक यू सो मच सर फॉर गिविंग योर टाइम। आई होप कि आपने जितनी भी एडवाइस दी है, जितनी भी अपने प्रिपरेशन स्ट्रैटेजीज बताई है, वो एस्पिरेंट्स को काफ़ी हेल्प करे, स्पेशली जो अब मेंस के लिए बैठ रहे हैं फॉरेस्ट के लिए।
हाँ जी।
थैंक यू सो मच सर फॉर
बाकी
गिविंग योर टाइम।
बाकी द जनरल message for aspirants will like you can reach out to me by like messaging also on my Telegram channel. My Telegram channel is IFS Ravikant Meena is there, so you can reach out to me there also. Any type of help, I'll try to resolve it. So thank you all. It's a privilege to interact with Indian Mastermind. So thank you.